Now I'll incorporate the southwest willow flycatcher data into the analysis. Here I have QGIS desktop open. I have the national forest boundary in green and the spotted owl habitat as orange polygons. I'll add the southwest willow flycatcher data by using the Add Vector Layer button. Sierra willow flycatcher.shape. Click Open. You can see that this data already lies within the national forest boundary and doesn't need to be clipped like the spotted owl habitat had to. I'm going to go into the layer properties for the Sierra willow flycatcher, and I'm going to give it a red fill. And I'll give it a red outline as well. I'll go to the General tab. I just want to check here to make sure that it's in the same coordinate reference system as my other data layers, and it is. So I'm in good shape there. Now I'm going to explore my data a little bit visually. I'm going to zoom in to one of the areas where I see habitat of both types. You'll notice that in this area, there's some overlap between the southwest willow flycatcher habitat and the spotted owl habitat. Since these are both sensitive species, these areas of overlap would be important areas to protect. I could certainly conduct a spatial query to select southwest willow flycatcher polygons that overlap spotted owl polygons, but here I really want to find the actual intersections of those areas. By doing that, I could actually calculate the acreage of those overlaps. To do this, I'm going to use the Intersect tool. I'm going to go to the Vector menu, to Geoprocessing Tools, Intersect. The input vector layer is going to be Sierra spotted owl. The intersect layer will be the Sierra willow flycatcher. Then I'm going to browse to my lab data, and I'll call the output overlap areas. I'll check Add Result to Canvas and click OK. The operation runs, and I'll hit Close. And if I zoom in right here, you'll see some of those intersection areas that were identified. If I turn this off, you'll see that those are just the intersections, just the overlap between the two polygons. I'll go into the layer properties for this layer and give it a bright yellow fill. I'll zoom to the previous extent and then zoom back to the previous extent, which is the extent of the entire forest. In the next task, I'll use the Union and Dissolve tools to enhance the analysis.